If you ask your mom right now who's her favorite kid, it is usually the one who follows instructions and listens to her. So yeah, be your mom's favorite child. Follow instructions blindly and have faith that it's going to work out for you. Today, while we get ready with me, we're here to talk about playing your role in the universe and why that might be the one thing holding you back from living the life that you want to live. I realize that there are times where I'm supposed to play my part, play my role in the universe, and then I'm not. And then in turn, when I'm asking the universe to play its part in my life, it doesn't. And then I get mad. I think it's something that I've clocked in other people's lives, and it's time to be honest with myself that I need to play my role, because nothing's going to happen for me if I don't. Babe, you and I have purpose. Yes, like the big scheme of things, like a grand purpose, but that lies in the everyday, that lies in the day-to-day. And I don't know if you resonate with this, but are there times where you actively feel like called to make a choice, to make a decision, and you just in your head, you're debating, you're clocking, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, you see somebody else fulfill what you were supposed to just fulfill. That is because at the end of the day, if you are not, again, playing your role in the universe, there is a collective. We are collective. And if you are not taking the idea and running with it, it's going to get passed to the next person. God is going to draft a new person to accomplish the things that he needed you to do. Because regardless, at the end of the day, God is going to get what he needs to get done, just without you. And it's a sad, sad feeling to watch and know that you have a purpose and a mission to accomplish, and knowing that the only person holding you back from that is yourself. The other day, I was at the store and I felt so called to just tell this young girl that she was pretty, but my social anxiety was getting in the way and I just kept overthinking it in ways that I just didn't need to. And then afterwards, I didn't end up telling her because I was overthinking it. And I watched another girl walk up to her and say, "Girl, you are so beautiful. I just felt called to tell you that today." And you know me, I'm nosy, I'm listening, and I'm like, damn, okay, good, at least she still got told. And she was like, "Dude, you don't know how much I needed that today. I've just been going through so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you." And then she hands her she's like, "Let me pay for your Starbucks." And like, I didn't need the Starbucks to be paid for. Good, glad that girl got that. But at the end of the day, God knew that she needed to hear that. And it was baffling to watch it in firsthand happen where I didn't play my part and someone else went to play the part. If I don't play my part, how can I actively think that the universe is going to? If there are ways that I need to show up for myself every single day, that I refuse to show up for myself every single day, and I will go do that for someone else, I'm actively telling the universe that I don't think I deserve to be showed up for. And then what is the universe going to show me in turn? That I don't deserve to be showed up for. It's hard to acknowledge the ways that you are holding yourself back, but it's necessary for you to get where you're trying to go. I am so thankful that God gave us this beautiful thing called intuition, which is the way in which God is going to communicate to you in your body, whichever way your body will accept it. For some people, that's a gut feeling. For some people, you actively hear it in your head. And the more that you ignore that feeling, whatever way that God is talking to you, the more that you actively say, "I don't want to hear what you're saying." The more you say it, the less you hear it. The less you hear it, the more disconnected you feel. The more disconnected you are from the universe, the less opportunities and things the universe can do for you. Sometimes your intuition literally feels like the highest point of joy in that moment. So what can you do to feel the most amount of joy in that moment? Because you attract what you are, what you're being, what you're doing. Everything, all of your manifestations lie in the being. So if I am being a joyful, nurturing, giving person, guess what the universe is going to do for me? Consistently. The more opportunities you pass up to show up for yourself, and again, the universe, the whole collective, because at the end of the day, that's what it's for, the more opportunities pass you by. I genuinely feel like majority of the reason that people are letting their opportunities and their chances to play their part pass them by is because we don't, as a society, value hard work anymore. I actually have a theory that they called us gifted in school simply because the more you feel naturally able to do something, the more you seek out that dopamine instead of the ability to work hard at something. There's a study that if you affirm a child on their hard work as opposed to their natural talent, that child will become a harder worker. The child that you give natural affirmations for their natural talent will just do either the same or worse because they get lazy and complacent in the fact that I have natural talent. I don't need to do just as hard. It's like the story of the bunny and the turtle. The bunny thought it had it in the bag. It thought it knew that it would have won the race just by its natural talent, its natural ability. The turtle inferred maybe my hard work can pay off. Still took a gamble on itself. Why can a turtle take a gamble on itself and we can't? Every time I now start to doubt myself, I say, why am I not worthy of a chance? Because that's what you're communicating to yourself. Regardless of how deep you think into why you did or did not do this, you say that I am not deserving of a chance. I am not going to do anything with this chance. Why do you not feel like you can take a chance on yourself? But you'll take a chance on that bum-ass man who showed you no promise. But you won't take a chance on yourself in your fullest potential. There is so much potential to the person that you can become. And that lies in the chances and the opportunities you take to become that person. And the more you hold yourself back from doing the activities, even if you fail, the less of a chance that it will ever come to fruition. That's just the truth. Something that's helping me get out of this endless cycle of stupidity, because I really can't tell myself that it's anything else. Yes, I do use lipstick as blush. Just yes. Something that helped me get out of this cycle is recognizing what emotions are wasted emotions. Jealousy of someone else's place is a wasted emotion. Use that time that you that you've spent feeling jealous to go get what you're trying to get. Transmute the energy. That's the number one thing, not the number one thing, but a very important part of you getting anywhere is to be able to transmute whatever energy you have. The most successful people in life can take hate and run with it. Tana Mongeau should have been done. Tana Mongeau should have been canceled already. No, it's because she knows how to deal with energy and to transmute it into bigger bags. Honestly, like, that girl got money. It's just the truth. I was sitting here contemplating making this video and like stressing myself out, like to start or not start. Hold on. And then I sat here and really thought about the fact that I would feel like shit. I would feel like shit if I got onto YouTube tomorrow and saw this video made and it wasn't me. And that's not even me being a hater. I would be so angry if I scrolled and I saw somebody else make this exact video. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play my part so the universe knows that, hey, tell the next girl she don't gotta do this. I already did it. I'm joking, but I already did it, and now the universe is gonna play its part in my life because this is going to help someone regardless. Even if my brain tries to tell me, oh no, what you're doing is I'm done with the programming. I'm breaking out of the matrix. You're not going to program me to think that I don't have purpose. My God told me I have purpose. This video is going to help someone because my God told me this video is going to help someone. These ideas that are being planted in your brain are not for no reason. Like, God is not going to send you somewhere and not back you up. Like, you always have backup. Just know that. Another part of playing your role is allowing yourself to get specific on where you want to go. How is the universe supposed to just go and go and go with no direction? Take the time to stop feeling that shame of, I don't know, I'm not going to decide on what I want, the things I want to manifest, because like, what if it doesn't happen and I don't want to feel ashamed? No, you have to actively decide what it is that you want and put it into the universe. Speak it into existence. Sometimes that's the only role that you need to play. Speak it into existence. Have radical faith that it's going to come into fruition for you, and it will. But if you are too scared and complacent to do that alone, how is that thing going to come in for you? You feel so much shame that you don't even want to accept that this is what I want. This is the life that I want. God doesn't place that desire on your heart for no reason. He doesn't say that, hey, is there anything God can't do? Have we established that yet? If you're not at that point, then maybe this isn't the video for you. So let that go and then maybe come back to this video. But if you think that there's a limit to what God can provide, then we're going to work on your self-concept first before you watch this video, because everything I said sounds like a bunch of bullshit. So like, there's no applying anything if you don't believe that God provides. That's just the truth. Again, get clear with what it is that you want. Speak it into existence. Like, that is your number one tool, and everyone is just like disregarding it. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and we are made in God's image. So if I am afraid to use my word to speak this into existence, how is God going to move in the word that I'm trying to speak out? It's just not going to happen. You have power. The power of life and death lies in the tongue. Speak these things into fruition. Stop feeling shame about them. That's a wasted emotion. It's just a wasted emotion. Some of us are not actively pursuing our goals or playing our part because we lack confidence. Oh, I'm not confident enough to do this yet. But the confidence comes with actively playing your role. It's crazy. It's like a backwards dichotomy, but it's true. You will start to feel confident in the fact that you showed up for yourself the way that you were supposed to. Like, you will start to trust yourself to get what you need to get done, and confidence that everything's going to work out because you're doing what it takes. You're doing what it takes to have it work out, and that's just trusting. Some of that is just trusting. So starting today, you are going to start listening and trusting your intuition. You are going to quiet the voice of anyone else in your head, especially the voices that say, what if this doesn't work? Like, there is just no space anymore for that kind of hate speech, essentially. So no longer are you going to continue to ignore the voice of God and make space for what? Who else's voice? Be for real right now, bro. The trust is going to continue to build. The momentum is going to build. You are going to reach a momentum in the point of where you're trying to get once you continuously do those acts. Right now, what you're doing is proving to the universe that I listen. Hey, I listen. I do my part. You do your part. That's what you're going to be communicating to the universe after you start this. Then you're going to come back to this video in, honestly, a few months, and you're going to say, wow, my life has changed so much. I feel so fulfilled and taken care of because I do so much to fulfill and take care of, essentially, either yourself or the universe, just playing your part in general. But yeah, you've got this, dude. You can't serve two masters, babe. It's either fear or faith. And I found that my faith only deepened when I remembered that I don't have to understand. I'm not leaning on my own understanding. I'm leaning on God's and the universe's. And that is enough for me. That it's in God's hands, essentially. And that as long as you play your part, He will play His. You know that person that you continuously give advice and they just listen to it for fun, essentially, and don't ever take or apply any of that advice? That's what you're being to the universe right now. And everyone hates that. And it makes you stop wanting to answer their phone call when they call you because, like, what was the point of that? So yeah, stop doing that to God. Stop doing that to the universe. Take the advice, play your role. Essentially, if you ask your mom right now who's her favorite kid, it is usually the one who follows instructions and listens to her. So yeah, be your mom's favorite child. Follow instructions blindly and have faith that it's going to work out for you, as it should. But I think that is a wrap on this video. I'm done getting ready. My girlfriend just texted me that she's outside. So see you guys next week. Thank you for watching this video. Good luck on the life you're manifesting, bestie.